What's up guys, it's KLJ2K here, and I'm back with another build video. So for today's video, we're going to be starting a new series with the YouTube builds, and I had to start the series off hot with a Flight Reacts build. Let's get right into the video. Yeah, as said before, we're going to be starting a new series with the YouTube builds. We had to start the series off with the man, the myth, the legend, Flight Reacts. If you guys don't know who Flight Reacts is, he's a YouTuber with like millions of subscribers. He's hilarious. He makes like reaction videos, and he got popular off of doing reaction videos. And sometimes he does IRL videos. And he says the most wild things, like he's like some people are 10-day contracts when they're really all stars, but that's Flight Reacts. His name is Flight Reacts. He's a point guard. He's right-handed, and his jersey numbers are number 30 because he's in love with Steph Curry. Now for the skill breakdown, I was gonna do the all shooting, but then if you guys don't know Flight, he does that little crab dribble, and he claims that he has the most crazy handles, and he could also shoot. Well, he thinks he can shoot, and he just loves to shoot threes. So I went with the playmaking and shooting pie chart. Now for the physical profile, I just chose to do the speed one because Flight is a speed demon. He has low stamina, but he definitely has a good speed, and the vertical is pretty high, so that's the one that we chose for this one. So now for close shots, we're gonna max it out. Um, Driving layup, we're gonna max out just because he likes to drive sometimes, but he mainly loves to shoot threes. Driving dunk, we're gonna max out because Flight can dunk. Like dead serious, Flight can actually dunk. Standing dunk, we're also gonna max out just because Flight can dunk. Like, don't believe me, just go check his IRL videos out. Post hooks, he does this dumb post hook, and also that gives us more badges, so that's why we maxed out post hooks. Mid range, we maxed out. 3-point, we maxed out. Free throw, we maxed out. Just maxed out all the shooting because he loves to shoot, and yeah. Now for playmaking, we're going to max out pass accuracy, obviously. Ball handling, obviously. Post moves, we max out just so we could have more playmaking badges. And sometimes he does get into the post. Now we maxed out perimeter defense, and we just use the rest on lateral quickness. Just because Flight doesn't play that great of defense, and he has very low stamina. So yeah, and the reason that I max out all these post moves and stuff is just so he can get more badges. And sometimes Flight does get down in the post just because he's 6'3" and he's taller than most YouTube players. So that's the reason that we did all these attributes. Now for his body shape, he's super skinny. Sometimes you could even see his rib cage, so he puts slight. His height is 6'3". For his weight, we just minimized it because, as I said before, he's super skinny. Wingspan, we minimized it. Nothing goes down, and his shooting and ball handling goes up. So that's why I minimized the wingspan for takeover. He's not really that much of a playmaker, and definitely he's not a slasher. So he just put the um, spot up shooter just because he loves to shoot threes. So as you guys can see, he's an offensive threat. His similarities are Trae Young, Damian Lillard, and Steve Nash. He's in love. Well, he's not in love with Trae Young, but Trae Young is one of his favorite point guards right now. Also, Damian Lillard is one of his favorite point guards. But we couldn't get his all-time favorite point guard, Stephen Curry, but that's okay because Steve Nash is an all-time great point guard. So I feel like this is a really good build, and the offensive threat build is just an amazing build overall. So obviously we're gonna put his overall at a 99 because it's the man, the myth, the legend. So now we have 10 finishing badges. So we're gonna put Acrobat on gold just because he loves to do these fancy layups. Sometimes he doesn't make them. Sometimes he does. So we're gonna put that on gold. We're also gonna fancy footwork on gold just because it's a really good badge. And Flight really thinks that he could like dunk on people. So Pro Touch we're gonna put on silver just because it's one of the best badges. And also Slid Finisher is one of the best badges. So we're also gonna put it on silver. Now we have 22 shooting badges, which is really good. So we're going to put Quick Draw on Hall of Fame, Range Extender on gold, Hot Zone Hunter on gold, Green Machine on gold. I was going to put Tireless Shooter, but Flight has horrible stamina. We're going to put Difficult Shots on Hall of Fame just because he does make contested mid-ranges, which is considered a difficult shot. We're going to put Hot Start on gold just because when Flight gets hot, his confidence goes up and he plays pretty well. So we're going to put that on gold, and we're going to put Clutch Shooter on silver. Actually, let's go back. Flight is definitely not clutch. So we're gonna put volume shooter on silver just because it is also a better badge. Now we have 23 playmaking badges, which is very much really good. So we're gonna put quick first step on Hall of Fame because one of the best badges. Space creator on gold. Handles for days on gold. Ankle breaker on Hall of Fame just because Flight be snatching ankles. Now we're gonna put unpluckable on gold and tight handles on gold. Yeah, and we have three more. So also put Flashy Passer on gold just because he loves to do fancy stuff. Sometimes most of the times he doesn't get it to the player, but it's all good. Now we have one defensive badge, so we're obviously going to put on Intimidator. So this has been the Flight Reacts build. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what other YouTubers you want to see. And this has been KLJ2K, and I'm out.